What's up, y'all? What is up? Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Hope everybody's out there doing great, doing blessed. So today is my last show for 2020, man. For 2020, today's my last show. So I thought I'd make y'all have a good show. We're going to have a good show today. So today we're talking about your next move will determine your life's blueprint. Your next move will determine your life's blueprint, right? So we always think that life's going to be a certain way. Like we say, you know what, I'm going to grow up to be this way. Our family, our mother and father wants us to grow up to be this, doctors, or be something, you know. And we always think that that's the way it's supposed to go. And a lot of times it don't. And our life ends up going somewhere else. And then we get depressed, we get sad because it's not what we wanted it to be, right? We don't see what life was supposed to be. And we get depressed and we stay there. When honestly we could change it around, because you know you're in charge of your blueprint. It's you. So you can do anything. If life is not going the way you wanted to go, then guess what? Just go with life the way it's meant to go. You know, sometimes we have plans, but God has bigger plans. Sometimes we have direction, but God has us a different direction, going a different way, right? And a lot of times when we feel that, when it happens to us, like, oh man, you know what? Oh man, I wanted to be a mechanic, and I wasn't a mechanic, and you're sad, or I wanted to do that, or I wanted to be a football player, man, I didn't get to do it, and because I hurt my leg, and you stay there, you know, and when you can start making moves, you know. So the reason why I named it today, your next move will determine your life's blueprint, because we're almost at 2021. And a lot of us are doing the same thing we've been doing for a few years, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, right? Maybe we're at the same job and they're still not treating us right, or we're still not making the money we're should be getting, right? Because they're never going to pay you what you're worth, right? And you stay there because you feel that, hey, this is your blueprint. This is where you're supposed to be at. When in all honesty, it's not. It's not. You can make any change you want to make. Any change you want to make, you can make. I made them. I made the changes, right? So say it's your health, right? So your health is not right. You're going through something. You could change that. You could change it. You're not supposed to be sick. You know, I know we use a lot. It runs in my family. It runs in the family, but it's not about that. It ran in my family, but I'm healthy now. And some of my family, they still got diabetes. They still got that because they choose to be there. They choose to be there. You know, I can't force anyone to wanting to do this lifestyle. I can't force anyone to wanting to have a growth mindset instead of just having a mindset. You know, there's nothing wrong with a mindset, but a mindset means you already set your mind up just to do this. Growth mind means that you're going to grow from whatever you learn and you don't stop learning, and you could keep on doing whatever you want to do in life. That's the difference. Hey, shout out to Pops, man. Appreciate you being on here, man. Hope you're doing great. So, the last show I had last time was about the COVID and how people were getting sick and what to do with their immune system, because it's an immune system virus. That's the problem. And so a lot of people were getting it, guys. A lot of people were getting it. A lot of people were passing from it. And it's really serious. It's really important that you take all measurements from it. And main thing is to take care of your health, to build your health up. Now is the time to build your health up. If you didn't think it was last year or the other times to build your health up, now is the time. You have a better chance. You have a better chance of fighting this virus and other viruses that might be coming soon. You know, we don't know, you know. And get saved, man. Get saved, you know. Accept your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. That's the best thing you can do, man. It's amazing, you know. Everything changes from then, you know. But so Your next move will determine your life's blueprint, right? So a lot of times we do something and we catch ourselves and we'll tell ourselves, man, you know what? I don't like what I'm doing. I shouldn't be doing this. I was not made to do this. I was made to do something else. And we accept it. We stay there. We don't do what we should be doing. Right? Because we're scared. We have fear. We say, oh, you know what, man, I was supposed to do that, but I can't pass the test. Oh, you know what, I was supposed to do that, but I can't run that far. Or I was supposed to do that, but man, it's dangerous, or this or that. And you say this to yourself, and you never try. You never try. So how are you going to know you're never going to succeed until you try? How are you going to know you can't succeed? You have to try. You have to try. See, and a lot of people, they put themselves in that position where they feel helpless. They feel like they can't do nothing for themselves. They feel that this is their life. This is the way it's supposed to be. You know, like I do a lot of things. I run a lot of businesses. I do a lot of things, right? But I put myself in that position every day. I do that. Now, some people say, you know what, Free, you work for yourself. Man, I wish I could work for myself. No, I work a lot. I don't stop working. I do not stop working. I'm constantly working. Just because I don't work for somebody, that doesn't mean that I don't feel like I work for somebody, because I work for a lot of somebodies because I never stop working. You know, I do these shows. After this, I get ready. I got to get ready for a wedding that I'm having on New Year's Eve. Thanks to Mr. and Mrs. Garcia. Asuergo, I think they're going to be their new name. Thanks to them, they're letting me do their wedding on New Year's Eve, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be so awesome, man. It's going to be really awesome. And hey, guys, they got me over there. They had to take care of me really good because I'm going to be away from my family, and I'm ready, you know. So they got me for New Year's. If you're a DJ, then you know New Year's Eve is a real high price gig. That New Year's Eve is the one where I make most of the money in weddings. Shout out to Cynthia, man. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Guys, we got 2021 coming in, and we do not know what to expect in 2021. We pray that 2021 is nothing like 2020. You know, I pray every day, and I'm sure you're praying. We went through so much in 2020. But if you believe that we're not going to have that same year, then I think that you need to give yourself a little more. I mean, I don't want it to be that way, but we don't know what to expect. We do not know what to expect. Everything that's happening in the world is written already. It's in the Bible. Everything that is happening is in the Bible, right? So we do not know what to expect in 2021. But what we can do is we can fight it. We can fight it. We can prepare ourselves. We can get our health right. You know, we can get our finances right. We can do whatever we want to do to prepare for it. Because we can say, oh, we want a beautiful 2021, and 2021 is going to be the best year. But can you honestly believe that? Can you honestly believe that 100%? I can't. I cannot believe that it's going to be a beautiful year. But I'm going to make it a beautiful year. I'm going to make it a successful year. I'm going to make it where I'm going to have a good health that year. You know? And I'm going to do whatever I have to do. Sometimes we have to do the hardest sacrifices. We have to do the hardest things to get to where we want to get to. But if we continue doing what we have to do, we'll get there. We'll get there. And we do not get there by ourselves. We get there with God. We get there with our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. We get there. You know, some people will tell you everything. They can sit down and talk to you, and they can talk to you about everything. But the minute you mention God and Jesus Christ to them, they feel uncomfortable, right? Oh, you know what? Man, he's too godly for me. He's too godly for me. I'm going to continue being that way. Now, I wasn't always like this. I don't feel myself being godly. I feel myself being blessed. I know if something happened to me, I know where I'm going. If something happened to me right now while I was talking, I know where I'm going. And before, years back, I had no idea. I used to pretend that I knew where I was going to go, but I really didn't know where I was going to go. But today, man, I know where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? You better hurry up. Give me the wings. Let's go. Let's do it. You know what I'm saying? I'll make a good angel, you know? And the thing is, guys, I'm saved. And I think I know I do these shows because God blessed me with my health, because God blessed me, you know, with my life, you know. God changed it up for me. And he could do the same thing for you. But sometimes you have to want to do it. You have to want to do it. If you want moves to happen, then you have to want to do it. You know, I always say that sometimes we have to make the moves before God moves the mountains for us. Right? We have to move. We have to get out of our comfortable place. How do you want things to happen for you if you don't get out your comfortable place? Some people say, you know what, man, I wish I could win the lottery. And those people that say they wish they could win the lottery don't even scratch the tickets or don't even buy the tickets. So how do you expect to win the lottery? You know, you have people, oh, man, you know what? Oh, man, I wish I could have a car like that. You want a car like that, but you're not putting yourself in a position to have a car like that. There's no difference between you and that guy. You know, I tell people all the time, you know, it's not about school. I hate to say it, but it's not about school. Now, I do want my kids to graduate, and I do want them to do, you know, if they want college, they go college. If not, they can go to a training school, go somewhere till they can learn and build. I got a GED, right? But I'm constantly working for myself. I'm constantly making moves. I believe in myself. I believe when you could drop 98 pounds, and continue this lifestyle, then you have to believe in yourself. When you know that God got you, that he has you, then you have to believe in yourself. Stop thinking less of yourself. You're thinking less of yourself sometimes, and other people are doing the same. We have a lot of people that we feel that's on our corner, but they're not. They're not. They're not. When I started dropping all this weight and doing all this and doing these shows, and there were some people saying, man, you know what? Free thinks he's too good. Oh, Free thinks he's a doctor. Or Free thinks this. Free thinks that. Oh, Free lost so much weight. Now look, he forgot about us. Free's this, Free's that, right? Instead of saying, man, I want to learn what Free's doing, or I want him to help me with my health, or I want him to help me. You know, I remember Free. I remember how unhealthy Free was. I remember how everything about Free, and look at him now, right? But no, they're too busy seeing it for what it is. They want to see it for what they want to see it for. They want themselves to feel good. They want to feel comfortable. They want to sleep right, right? So sometimes your best friend are your friends around you that you think they're your best friends. You think they're on your side. But they're ready to tell you, oh man, you can't do that. You can't do it. Well, they tell you, oh man, you know, I'm your friend. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't think you could do it. I don't think they're not even giving you a chance to do it. Right away they say, oh, you can't do it. You know, when I told somebody, hey man, you know what? I'm gonna start buying houses and selling houses and everything and doing real estate and everything. I had somebody tell me, man, Free, don't you feel like you're doing enough already? Do you think you can do it? Do you think you can do it? Do you think you're doing enough now? So what I got out of that is, first, do you think you can do it? Meaning they don't have faith in you. You're friends, but they don't have faith in you, right? And the other part was, you're doing so many things already. Now that sounds like, man, they're looking at what you're doing and they don't want you to do something else, right? And they're ready to count you off. They're ready to tell you that. Why? Because sometimes they're not making those moves. Sometimes they're not saying those prayers. Sometimes they're not falling to their knees and praying to God. Sometimes they're not thanking God. Sometimes they're not putting themselves in that position. Sometimes they want it to fall into their lap, and it's never going to fall into your lap. You have to work hard for what you want. Hey, guys, do me a favor. Make sure you hit the video. If you hit the video, I can see your comments over here. And it'll be awesome if I can see your comments over here. Hey, but I don't have a lot of people in here, but shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. And make sure y'all share my video. Y'all can invite people right now while I'm doing this. Appreciate y'all. Shout out to Cynthia. Shout out to Pops. And shout out to my wife. And you see, and that's another thing. Sometimes we'll lose crowds because they're tired of hearing the truth. Right? Y'all are on here. But the minute that someone sees my video and they see something on here and it reflects to their life or reflects about them, they rather not hit the video. I'm talking about they rather not go in my live at all because it's reflecting to what they're going through. And they don't want to hear it. They do not want to hear it. They don't want to hear it. You know how I know they don't want to hear it? Because I remember a long time ago when I was a kid. Do you remember that commercial that said, "What are you doing sitting down or laying down," or whatever it was? Don't you know you can go over there and do something for your life or whatever it was? I think it was a school commercial or get your education, whatever it was. And I used to hate that commercial, right? And there were some other ones, right? And the thing is, I'm that person that I never wanted to watch, that I should have watched. You know, I feel that I put myself in a position where people should listen to me. I feel that way. And what I mean by that, I'm talking about like as their health, right? Because, man, guys, give yourself a chance. Now, I'm not God, so I don't know when your time is up. I don't know when your time is up. I don't even know when my time is up. I wouldn't want to know, right? But what I do know, that you don't want to rush it. People leave this world with diabetes. People leave this world with high blood pressure, with heart attacks, with strokes. You know, that's how people, you don't want to leave the world like this. If you're going to leave the world, don't you want to, when you hear them stories, don't you hear, oh, he died, but he died of old age. And what do you say when they say you died of old age? Oh, you know what? Oh, but you know what? He lived a long life. Yeah, you know, that was it, right? But when you say, oh, he died of diabetes. Oh, man. Then you're more sad, like, oh, man. Or cancer, or this or that. He died of this, he died of that, right? Then it's different. It's different. But when you hear a person says, oh, it was old age. He lived to 70, 80 years old. Oh, man, he lived a good life, right? And maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But what I'm getting at is you want to die that way. You want to die knowing that you took care of yourself. Health is everything. Health is everything. If people only knew what they were putting in their body when it comes to sugar, when it comes to milk, when it comes to certain meats, when it comes to certain chicken, you know, if they only knew what they're putting in their body, the salt, the oils, the olive, not the olive oil, what's it called? Corolla oil. I can't remember the name of it. That oil, vegetable oil, and all that oil, right? I went into a store today. I think it's called Wing Snobs or Snob Wings or whatever it's called, Wing Snobs. And I went in there because I wanted to see if they had wings that were not breaded, right? Because I wanted to try the wings. I like wings. And I went over there and I said, what kind of oil, if you don't mind me asking, what kind of oil do you use? She goes, oh, we use sun oil, or what's it called? It's the worst oil, right? And I'm like, oh, no, I'm okay. And the lady that I guess that owned the restaurant, she comes out and says, how dare you not want to eat here because the oil? The oil is good, right? She said it helps you with your health, right? She's telling me it helps you with your health. What was it called? Sun palm oil. It was some kind of oil, but it was not good for you. What's that oil called, love? I can't think of the oil, but I know it's something, and it's not good for you, right? But she was mad because, you know, I'm okay. I ain't gonna eat your wings. And I do this because I work so hard. I work so hard all the time. And if you work hard too, if you want to learn about the keto lifestyle, or if you want to learn about the intermittent fasting, or if you whatever you want to learn about, I always give my telephone number. My telephone number is right there, 832-715-2557. But I want to play something for y'all. So I'm doing motivational speaking now, and pretty soon this will be on iTunes and Spotify, and hopefully it'll be there soon. And my cookbook is coming out, guys. My wife, we're closing it down. For y'all that didn't know, we try to get some outside help, professional outside help, and we did not like their work. Is terrible. I'm a graphic artist, and I kind of knew I could have done it, but now me and my wife are doing it together. But anyway, so it's coming along very, very nice, and I can't wait for y'all to see it, and it'll be real soon. So I'm going to play this. This is called The Blueprint. Here we go. Hi, this is Gil Patino. Unstoppable Motivation. Your next move will determine your life's blueprint. It first starts with a blueprint. We always try to live our life with an idea or just a plan. But how does that turn out for us? We need to start with a blueprint. God started with a blueprint, so why not follow what he did? It worked for him. You need to put a system in place and always know you can change your story and your blueprint at any time you need to. No one is going to take interest and care about your health or your business. If you want to have good health, then it's time for you to change. If you want to grow your business, then it's time for you to change whatever you've been doing. This is your life. You have to build your foundation from the ground. Do not expect anyone to help you. If you want this, then you have to do whatever it takes to get you there. If your life does not match how you feel it should be, you need to stop blaming life and change whatever you're doing in life. Start a new blueprint. Your blueprint is your reflection of being happy and successful in life. Life will not always turn out how you want it to be. Just remember, you can change your blueprint. You cannot build a house without a blueprint. So how do you expect to build your empire? Your next move will determine your life's blueprint. Thank you. What do y'all think? Yo, check it out. So that's a lot of motivational speaking. That's going to be on the stuff that I'm doing soon on iTunes and Spotify. Shout out to Fabian. What's up, bro? Shout out to Fabian, man. Shout out to all y'all. I appreciate everybody being on here, man. Where we at right now? We are at 24 minutes. I'm going to give y'all like 5 more minutes and I'm going to jump off. So anyway, guys, blueprint. You could change it. You could change it, you know, and on that the motivational speech you just heard, it says God started with the blueprint. So why should we not follow what he did? You know, sometimes we got a plan and we just have a plan and we just have an idea of what we want to do, but we never have a blueprint, right? You know, you can't build a house without a blueprint. So how do you expect to build your empire? How do you expect to build your life? How do you expect to build your health? How do you expect to do whatever you want to do without a blueprint? And the thing is, guys, you know, I do these videos to help you. I'm not here to judge no one. I'm here to help someone. And speaking of blueprint, shout out to Nate. Shout out to Melissa. Shout out to Kate. And shout out to all them wonderful guys and girls that are going to be helping me on another business that I'm going to be doing, that I'm doing already. So shout out to them, man. Shout out to the Blueprint. That's what they're called, the Blueprint. Shout out to them, man. Really, a lot of shouts out to them. And guys, man, we got 2021 that we're about to get into. And now's your time. If you have to change your blueprint, now's your time to do it. You know, stop procrastinating. Stop saying next time. I know for a fact, hey, Maria, how you doing? I know for a fact that we're going to have people saying, they're going to be calling me soon and telling me, hey, man, this New Year's, I want to start doing the keto lifestyle. I want to start doing that. And they'll start doing it for January, and they'll do it for February. And then after February, they fall off, right? But it's just because it's something that they want to feel good about themselves, right? Instead, when somebody tells me, like my new business, when they tell me, hey, Free, man, do you want to do real estate? Do you want to do this? It's not something they told me I want to do. It's something that I wanted to do, right? But I knew I wanted to do it then. I wanted to do it that day. I don't like waiting till Monday. I always hear, every time I hear, oh, we'll start Monday. Oh, Monday's good. These are the stories I hear all the time, and I'm going to do a show just on that. But these are the stories I hear all the time. Hey, man, I want to do keto, man. I got diabetes, and I don't feel good. Man, my cousin, he lost his leg, and, man, I don't want to do that. Oh, okay, cool. So when do you want to get started? Oh, man, you know what? I'll start Monday. So Monday you want to start? Yeah. You sure you want to start this? Yeah, it's going to be hard. Oh, yeah, I want to start Monday. So Monday, I don't hear from them. And then Tuesday, I don't hear from them. So now I say, well, maybe they were talking about next Monday, right? So then I don't hear from them, and I've decided to call them, right? Because I want to know, they were urgent about doing the keto lifestyle, so I want to make sure nothing happened, So I call them, hey, man, so what happened, man? I thought you wanted to do the keto lifestyle. Oh, yeah, man, I do, man. But you know what, man? I forgot, my in-laws, they're having a barbecue, man. And they make that potato salad. They make all that. And they're going to get mad if I don't eat. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start that. And I already know that they're blowing smoke, that they don't want to do this. They do want to do it, but they don't want to do what it takes. You can call me all day, every day. But until you do what it takes, that's when results happen. Right? When I help people with businesses, I tell people, man, you know what? You build your business like this. Do this, do that. This is what you got to do. I help you with the logo. I help you with this. I help you with that. And then later on, I find, well, what's going on? Oh, man, you know what? Nah, I don't want to do that. But it's their passion, but they don't want to do that because they don't want to do what it takes. They don't want to do the hard work. Some people will stay in a business and it will become a hobby for them because they don't want to do what it takes to get to the other level. Why? Because they have fear, because they feel, oh, you know what? I can't make that money. Oh, you know what? God didn't call me out to do that. Well, how do you know he didn't? If it's in your head and it's in your passion and this is something that you like, that you love to do from your heart, then guess what? That's probably what God wants you to do. My wife's a school teacher, and my wife did a lot of other things where she was making way more money than being a school teacher. Well, now she got her master's, so she's making good money, But the thing is, she loves doing what she's doing. She loves teaching kids, and she's really good at it. Me, I love doing a lot of things I love doing. I'm trying to remember how I say entrepreneur. Yeah. That's me. I started at a very young age working. Very young. I'm talking about like I was 11, 10. I was thinking about it, maybe younger. And I used to knock on people's doors and ask them if they wanted the Houston Chronicle or the Post. This is way back in the days. And back then, it was not a big deal to have to be 16 and do that. I mean, there was jobs out there, that you're starting out real young, But so I've always hustled. I've always hustled. But this time, I'm not hustling by myself. God's next to me. I didn't know the formula because I never let God help me. But now God's helping me. He don't leave my side. I don't leave his side. And what you should take from all this is that if you want to drop weight, then do it. Stop saying it's hard. Stop thinking it's impossible. Stop thinking it can't be done. Stop being comfortable. If you want to make more money, then do it. Do whatever it takes to get you to that level. You were in charge of you. Shout out to Will. What's up, brother-in-law? You were in charge of you. So, guys, right now, 2020, we're a few days away from 2021. It's up to you to make your next move. Your next move will determine your life's blueprint. Hey, guys, appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. Shout out to Ram and shout out to everybody that joined me. Shout out to everybody that's joining me right now on YouTube because this video is going to YouTube. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to everybody on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, wherever y'all see me at. Shout out to everybody. Please share my videos. Guys, please keep on sharing my videos. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Keto is Life TV. Keto is Life TV. And guys, I got explosive things that are about to happen in 2021. Promise you. Take care of yourself, guys. Be blessed. If I can help you in any kind of way, reach out to me. 832-715-2557. I'm going to go ahead and play it to you one more time, the blueprint. And then after that, I'll say bye. And then I'll see you back in 2021. Bye-bye. Hi, this is Gil Patino. Unstoppable Motivation. Your next move will determine your life's blueprint. It first starts with a blueprint. We always try to live our life with an idea or just a plan. But how does that turn out for us? We need to start with a blueprint. God started with a blueprint, so why not follow what he did? It worked for him. You need to put a system in place and always know you can change your story and your blueprint at any time you need to. No one is going to take interest and care about your health or your business. If you want to have good health, then it's time for you to change. If you want to grow your business, then it's time for you to change whatever you've been doing. This is your life. You have to build your foundation from the ground. Do not expect anyone to help you. If you want this, then you have to do whatever it takes to get you there. If your life does not match how you feel it should be, you need to stop blaming life and change whatever you're doing in life. Start a new blueprint. Your blueprint is your reflection of being happy and successful in life. Life will not always turn out how you want it to be. Just remember, you can change your blueprint. You cannot build a house without a blueprint. So how do you expect to build your empire? Your next move will determine your life's blueprint. Thank you. Hey guys, I really appreciate y'all. Thank y'all so much. They just text me and said, what do you mean this is your last show? So I might be doing another show. I'm not sure. I might be doing a show, but I'm not sure. It's because I got a DJ tomorrow. And of course, that's New Year's Eve and then New Year's. Hey guys, if I don't see y'all, man, have a 2021. Have an awesome 2021. And I'll see y'all in 2021. Take care, guys. Be blessed. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Sugar is the devil. Keto is Life TV.